Today I am reacting to couples who think their partner or they think they're animals. First video is by Love Don't Judge. My girlfriend thinks she's a dog, but I can't tell my parents. Love Don't Judge. So let's check it out. I thought I saw some of these videos, and I thought they would be hilarious to react to. So let's see what we got in store.
I'm Henrik, this is my partner Lola, and she dresses up as a puppy.
Puppy play is really like an all the time thing for us. Some friends will be like, why would you do that? That's really weird.
I get creepy comments that disgust me, but I'm not disgusted with who I am.
Riley's both of our friends, and we thought it would just be about time to invite him over and show him the whole puppy play thing. Me and Henrik's relationship, obviously I know that I'm also a human, but I'm also his dog.
Like, woof woof, take.
Quick question: whose idea was this? Was this your idea? Um, is he okay with it? Like, is he fine with it? Does he not find it weird for himself? Like, or it doesn't really bother him? I don't know.
To the park dog.
I cannot fathom just the idea of it.
I'm Lola, and this is my partner Henrik, and I love being his
Bro has a unibrow. I just noticed that. Like, he has a unibrow.
puppy. We first met at a little cafe together that we both worked at. I was always kind of a puppy, and he knew about that before we started dating, but it did take me a while to kind of like properly open up to him with it.
So, okay. So what I'm getting is you didn't come out the gate like, oh, I'm a puppy girl. No, no, no. So you have to like work towards that. I guess you could say the trust and letting him into your world that you're a puppy girl. So when you met at the cafe, you was just like, I guess you could say your normal self. And eventually, as time goes on, your true colors came out.
So right now, Henrik's making me some food in my dog bowl and putting some water in there so that I can have a drink.
Hold on. So you eat out of a dog bowl and drink out of a dog bowl? It's kind of kinky. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, to be honest, it's like some really like kinky stuff. I don't. Okay, so like, what is he? What does Henry get out of this? Like, what does he get out of this? Out of this relationship exactly? And please tell me you use a toilet, because if you don't use a toilet, I don't even know what to say, because I just hope you use the toilet.
Have a little snack. Ever since I was kind of little, I've had like a connection to the whole like dog or like wolf thing. Like when we'd play like house as kids, someone would be the mum, someone would be the dad, and I'd be the dog. But then once I turned 18 and I got to research into some different things, I was like, oh, this puppy play thing, that kind of is rad as hell. Maybe I'll try that. And then ever since, I've been super like attached to it.
First time Lola ever asked me about it, I was a bit like, oh yeah, sure, we can try that.
It was very nerve-wracking to ask him.
Honestly, wasn't very surprised.
When you make content like this, right? Who are you making it for? Because it's just, I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. Because like, it's one thing you do it in the comfort of your own home, but when you start making like content like this, it just gives off like a certain vibe, a certain way. And I feel like it attracts a certain type of people and a certain type of person. And I know you don't like weird comments and stuff, but at the same time, you gotta think about who you're putting this type of content out there and who's consuming your content. Because, I mean, trust me, you know, it is what it is. I'm just saying, like, It is what it is. So you just gotta like realize and think about, okay, I'm making this type of content, you know, like this, and it's getting to the hands of certain people. Yeah, something to think about here.
She kind of just does act like a dog a lot of the time.
You're not wrong. Puppy play is really like an all the time.
But you know, who am I to judge what you do in your life? You know, I mean, if you want to be a dog, be a dog. I mean, as long as you're not hurting nobody. So I mean, you're not hurting nobody. But I don't want, you know, nothing to happen to you as far as like mentally happen to you or emotionally happen to you.
Time thing for us. It just kind of works into every single part of our relationship.
It's just certain things. Just like, yo, like I just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like when you do stuff like this and you put it out there, who does this cater to? You know what I mean? Like who does this cater to? If I'm making sense, like am I making sense of all this? Like this type of stuff, it has to cater to somebody. Somebody, it has to be somebody's type of like some type of niche you're trying to hit.
Part of our relationship. So sometimes he'll just be like giving me head scratches and I'll like nuzzle into his chest, or like he'll say that I did a really good job at something and it'll just make me like, you know, really happy. Sometimes he'll be like, oh, sit or do this or here's your bowl and eat out of that. This is my water bowl and this one's my food bowl and this is my cute little dog bed. I like to sit on it when he's cooking up there and doing stuff. It's just like a nice place to like chill out, be on my phone or chewing on my toys. But it's not really comfortable enough to sleep on at nighttime. I do sleep on a regular old human bed. I've always been an incredibly anxious person ever since I was a little kid. To be able to dog out for a while and just like relax while he takes care of other things means that it really like lets go of human worries. Riley's both of our friends and we thought it would just be about time to invite him over and...
Good question. What is this accent? Is it like a I wouldn't say British or Australian. I don't think South African. Not Scottish. It's not Irish. I don't think it's anything from Wales. I want to say maybe Australian. Like this accent, like their accent. But like I said, I mean, if you're gonna do it in the comfort of your own home, cool. But it's just like making content out of it is just kind of weird in a sense because you're attracting, you know, a certain group of people into your life, and I don't think you want to have that kind of group of people into your life. You know, so I'm pretty sure somebody out there in the world is getting off to this. I'm being completely honest. I really believe someone is getting off to your relationship with you and your boyfriend.
show him the whole puppy play thing.
And that's why I'm kind of like, you know, I'm more concerned about your mental health and your emotional health.
Most of my other friends know about it, so we thought he might as well know about it too.
I think he'd be like, oh yeah, that's interesting, and then have like a confused look on his face.
I think it's a bit out of left field for him.
My name is Riley. I'm friends with Henrik and Lola. I think they're a really cute couple. Don't know why they want me here today, but I'm interested to find out. Here we go.
Hello.
Imagine being a friend, right? And you get a call from like I guess you could say they're best friends or something. Let's say you get a call from your best friend. Your best friend call you over to come to his house, and you don't know why. You're just like, okay, maybe you just want to show me something, or you just want to hang out. Come to the house, and it's the first thing you see, and you have questions, you know, in your head. Things start just coming to your head. You're like trying to figure out what's going on. You have no idea what's going on. You're literally just brought into this out of nowhere. This is just boom, just in your face. Like what do you do in that situation? What do you say in that situation? How do you feel in that situation? It's just like a lot of stuff happening all at once. All your senses just hitting you.
See how it do?
Pretty good, you?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, why did you bring me here again?
Oh, you know, we just had something to.
The funny thing is, I don't think they have a dog, like an actual dog. So imagine you come into your best friend's house and you see dog toys and dog ball and all this, and it's like, so when you get a dog, like imagine he did, because I never seen a dog, I never seen him have a pet. So like, imagine, you go to his house, it's like, oh, when you get a dog, and he's like, I don't have a dog. It was like, you don't have a dog, then why you have, all these dog toys and stuff? I mean, so are you planning on getting a dog? It's like, well, no, I don't plan on getting a dog, but my girlfriend's a dog. And you're like, what you mean your girlfriend's a dog? Well, she's a dog. I mean, I can show you. You want to see? What? And it's like,
Tell you.
Hey, Riley.
What?
see what I mean? See what I mean? It's like, so you don't have a dog? No, I don't have a dog, but I mean, my girlfriend's a dog. What do you mean your girlfriend's a dog? Uh, and then out of nowhere this happens.
Why did you bring me here again?
Oh, you know, we just.
Exactly. Why'd you bring me here? Why did you call me? I could have done other things in my life. I had other things to do, had other plans, and I dropped all my stuff to come here. Even if I didn't have nothing to do, I'm still like, why'd you call me? It's like, it's kind of funny for you to call me, for me to come to your house. You have dog toys on your counter. You don't have a dog. So why am I here?
Had something to tell you.
Hey, Riley.
What?
Just had something to tell you.
Hey, Riley.
And this happens. You sit there. You look at her. You look at him. You look at her. You look at him. You look at her. You look at him. You look at the dog toys. You look at the counter. You look at the house. You think to yourself, what did I get myself into? What is going on? Do they want me to be a part of this? And how? These are the things you think to yourself.
What?
How are you doing? As you can see, there is some dog things around, and there's
Yeah.
no dog around.
I thought so. I thought so. Like I said, I ain't seen no dog in the house. So this whole time, never had a dog, right? Again, go to your best friend's house, sit down at the counter. You see all this dog stuff, but no dog. You ask him about it. You say he does have a dog. You ask him, are you playing a good dog? He says, no. And then out of nowhere, she walks in. And you just sit there and you just think, what did I get myself into? Why are you bringing me into this? This is something to think about.
So, what we're here to tell you today is, I'm the dog.
You're the dog.
Yeah. Like, in me and Henry's relationship, obviously I know that I'm also a human.
One thing I kind of like thought about. Did they ever go for walks? Like, I never see them like go outside yet. So I don't know if they go for walks. I don't know. I feel like if she don't go for walks, she's not committed to the bit. You know, she doesn't have it in her heart. She don't have that dog in her heart. She just doesn't have it in her heart to do it. I just think if you're gonna do all this, right, you're gonna eat out the bowl, you're gonna play with the dog toys. You gotta commit fully. You gotta go for the walks. You gotta go for the walks.
Human, but I'm also his dog.
Like, woof woof, take to the park, dog.
So we don't really go to the park per se. It's not really like
Again, you don't have it in your heart. You don't have it in your heart. You're not fully committed to the bit. You're not fully committed to the cause. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not do it? Why be shamed? I thought you weren't ashamed to be a dog. Why not? If you're not ashamed, might as well go for walks. I'm just saying, might as well do it. Might as well just do it. Might as well just go on for the walk. Might as well. No shame in your game, right?
a in public thing most of the time, but like a kind of like a de-stressing in our own home thing.
I'm so confused.
That is very fair. The gist of it is just kind of like getting out of the stresses of human life and just being able to like kind of like escape it into like a world of being like a dog.
I'm very much struggling to comprehend.
So instead of sitting in my bed worrying about life, I go, hey Henrik, could I dog out for a while? And then I don't have to do anything or think about anything for a while. So do you want to maybe like sit down?
So you ask permission? Why? Just do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't care, so just do it.
On the table and chat about it for a bit?
Sure.
Sick.
Why not? Have you eaten dog food?
No, I don't eat dog food. I do eat from a dog bowl sometimes.
Okay.
So like,
You know, okay, have you guys ever had the Scooby snacks? Like the Scooby snack cookies? Let me show you something. I like those. I like those Scooby snacks cookies. They're really good. But I was just thinking about it. Since, you know, she's a dog and all, why not feed her this? Like, why not just, throw it at her or something, or like feed it to her, as like a treat. Now, mind you guys, this is, you could buy this in like the crackers or cookies aisle in the grocery store. So this is for humans. This is not actually for dogs. And it's really good. I enjoy it. I like it. So like, yeah, you just give this to her, like throw it at her or put it in her bowl or let her eat it out of your hand as a treat, If she's been a good little puppy, give her a treat. I'm being serious. Like, she's been a good little puppy. She's done all, her little puppy activities. She wanna give her a little tweet, open the box. She starts to come running, like, she just come running, and it's like, and you just, just feed it to her, and you just give her a little pat, and she just runs off. Okay.
imagine like Henrik preparing like regular food, like that's a spaghetti bolognese,
Yeah.
and then I eat it out of the dog bowl instead of like from a regular bowl.
Sounds way too messy.
Yeah.
It is quite messy.
Yeah.
Who else knows about this?
So my family know
Right.
that was a whole thing.
That gotta be an Australian accent. 'Cause the way she said "no," there's gotta be an Australian accent. No, my family. No. Sorry for all my Australian viewers, if I have any Australian viewers. It's kind of funny how you guys say no. like that's not. You get the point. You get the point.
Family know.
Family no.
So, my family know.
Right.
That was a.
It got to be an Australian accent. I think it got to be. Got to be. Shout out to Australia.
Whole thing.
I've told my family about the puppy play, and it took them a bit to really get it because it doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people in their mind. Like, why would you want to just pretend to be this for a while for stress relief? But eventually they came around to it, as they do with a lot of my stuff. Some friends will be like, yeah, that's the coolest thing ever. I wish I had the guts to do that. And they'll have
Maybe it's like you're a grown woman doing this, so it's like to them they can't like fathom that. Maybe when you're like a little kid, it's like okay, it's cool, but as a grown woman, you know, it's like they're like taken aback from that. You know what I mean? So it's like it's hard for them to like believe and understand.
other friends like, why would you do that? That's really weird. Why don't you just like be normal?
My parents don't know about it because they just wouldn't be able to accept it. So yeah, couldn't tell them. That would not end well.
Given how long it took for you to tell your parents about the relationship in the first place, I assume they don't know about this.
Not at all. They never will.
Right.
That won't end well.
It does get like a little annoying sometimes trying to hide it from them.
What does your dog think of it?
I think she thinks it's funny. She seems just like get a little confused sometimes. Would you ever try something like this? Like, let's say your partner came to you wanting to do this.
I cannot fathom me.
If I had a partner that wanted to be a dog or a cat, I'll be honest. I mean, I would say I would accept it, but I would have to like kind of understand why they choose to do that. I mean, I wouldn't shun them or like turn them away or anything. Now, if it gets to a point where it's like I don't want to deal with it, then I won't deal with it. But I'm gonna hear them out first, like try to figure it out, like why they want to do that. And yeah, I mean, if they came to me, heart to heart, and tell me, hey, I'm a dog or I'm a cat, so it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm accepted. It's just like, gotta like, kind of understand where they're coming from. Like, I gotta like see it from their perspective, see it from their point of view, and try to understand them. Like, I really want to understand that person. Now, am I gonna hate it? The only way I would hate it is if I gotta like really treat you like a dog. Like, if I really gotta like, if you really like, yeah, like then I probably would hate it. But like, if you're like just chill about it, if you just want to, I don't know, like it depends. I mean, it depends like what the situation is. Like, if you're trying to just dress like a dog, cool. I mean, it depends on. Or you're a furry? Would this be classified as furries? But like, if you're trying to like, I mean, if I have to like really take care of you, it's like, yeah, I don't know, probably just, I don't know. I don't feel like taking care of a grown woman. You're a grown woman at this point, like. But yeah, I mean, I'll accept it. It's just I have to like see the situation as it is. I have to like really like see it.
Which is the idea of it. Like, it's one of those things that I just can't even picture. Today's been weird.
I can imagine.
So I'm usually a very big talker, but I got nothing.
I'm pretty glad that this is done.
Yeah.
It's very scary, but I really appreciate you coming and like listening to it without freaking out.
Thank you for coming.
That's all right.
Thank you for understanding it all.
To
To an extent,
Yeah.
yeah, but you know, it's better than most people.
Yeah, and thanks for listening.
That's all right.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah.
So here I have my tail. This is the one I use most of the time. I just attach it on the back of shorts like that, and then tuck my little.
Do you or do you not own the plugs? If you know what I mean. Do you or not? Do you not own the plugs? If you know what I mean.
Shirt over it so you can't see the clip-on part of it. So this is the tail I use other times. The thing that's great about this one is that when I put it on, it just has a lot of like movement to it, which is kind of fun. And then also, especially when I'm using this one and going to like puppy events, I'll use this hood because I don't always want.
Yo, I've seen those type of hoods before. Oh. The fact that you have that in your possession is just like. What type of freaky activities y'all get into? Because what the heck? Like, I've seen these before. Seriously, what kind of what type of freaky activities y'all into? Like, what type of like what the?
People to know my identity or who I am. Then these are great because obviously dogs don't have opposable thumbs. So my my stepmom actually made these for me, which was really freaking sweet of her. And then here's some of my leashes. I've been making content for 8 months now. The puppy play community itself is
Puppy play community and you make content. Again, who's the content for exactly? You do realize somebody's getting off to this, right? When you make content like that, like the type of content you're making, somebody's getting off to that. Are you happy about that? Are you proud about that? Is your boyfriend proud of that? That people are getting off to you? I don't know. Now, let's go back to the whole partner and acceptance. I wouldn't be cool with the idea of her making puppy play content, because that's kind of weird, and I don't know, the idea of like somebody is getting off to my girlfriend is kind of weird to me. Like, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like somebody like, people are paying to get off to my own girlfriend. Actually acts like a dog. Actually acts like a puppy. Like, no, that's not cool. From my own enjoyment, out of my own amusement, sure, for myself, but like for other people, no. Like, I mean, I just feel like some things should be stayed in your bedroom, stay in your house. It shouldn't be like out there. But then again, I did say like for the walks. I mean, would I take my girlfriend for a walk? Maybe. I said maybe. I didn't say yes or no. I just said maybe. I'll think about it. I don't know. But would I want her to do puppy content? No. It's weird. I mean, the whole thing's kind of weird already, but it's just weird the idea that, again, I wouldn't want someone to get off to my girlfriend.
pretty big.
I don't have any.
And I wouldn't care how much money she gets from it. It's just weird. It's like you're selling your girlfriend, man, in a sense. Like you're like selling her to the highest bidder.
Any problems with Lola making the content? We both do it together. It's a thing we sort of bond over a bit.
With the type of content that I make online, I do have a pretty respectful community, but you always have the odd creep or two who kind of ruins it. Sometimes I'll get stuff like, I love you so much. Could you be mine? I want you to be my dog or my lover forever. They're usually middle-aged men that are really disrespectful, and I've already found.
Middle-aged men, alright? Okay, so let's break this down. It's middle-aged men, probably unhappy with their relationship, unhappy with their marriage. They need to find something, an outlook, an outlet, so they hook onto you or hook onto somebody. Yeah, it is what it is. These are just middle-aged men that either A, are unhappy in their marriage, B, divorcees, C, single fathers probably, D, just lonely sex men. And they see you and it's like you break their day. And that's where it goes back to the, would I want my puppy girlfriend to make content? For middle-aged men, no, I would not. Because most majority of the time it's going to be middle-aged men again, like I just stated. A, unhappy with their marriage. B, divorcees. D, wait, no. Scratch that back. I meant out of order. Okay, A, so go ahead. Men are unhappy in their marriage. B, divorcee. C, single dads. D, sad sex of men. No, I would not want her to do content for them. And that's probably who's watching your content the most. Those type of men. Those sad men out there in the world who are just getting off to you. It's how the cookie crumbles, I guess.
And like my owner and someone who's like perfect for me. I get creepy comments that disgust me, but I'm not disgusted with who I am, and I still want to be able to create the community.
Why he did that? Like, why he... Hold on, let's go back. Like, look at his face, right? Look how his face was.
Creepy comments that disgust me, but I'm not disgusted with who I am, and I still want...
Why he looked at the camera and why he turned his head? Why is he making this expression when she said that? Like, are you disgusted, sir? Like, let us know truly. Are you disgusted by this? Because the way you make that face, it's like you must be deep down disgusted by all this.
want to be able to create the community that I do create.
At times it makes me feel a bit like annoyed with them that they always harass her and like why. But at the same time we do talk through it a lot, and then sometimes we just joke about it.
I don't personally always go out of my gear because it makes me nervous, but whenever I go to like pup-themed events, I definitely wear the full get-up, and I have gotten some weird looks.
There was one time we were just walking around the shopping centre and some kids just walked past us, and like 10 meters after they walked past us, they just turned around and barked at us. It was pretty weird.
It definitely does make me a little bit more apprehensive, but it doesn't stop me.
I feel like Henrik's had a really big impact on my life. He's made me accept even more of myself than like all my different weirdness and intricacies.
You've also just like brought a lot of just like joy into my life, and like just someone I can always come to for like anything.
At the same time as he is my partner and we are like very much equals in the relationship, he's still like my owner in a sense. Like I'm the dog and he's that to me. And especially I'm going into like full pup space, it's like a chance for him to take control of certain things.
For people who judge our relationship, I just want to tell them that I'm just being silly and having a fun time. Like, I'm just doing this to better my mental health and to live my life how I want.
It doesn't affect you that we are doing this, so just live.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me. I mean, do you, man? Do you? Y'all do you? It doesn't affect me. I'm not, like I said, love don't judge. I'm not judging you guys. I'm just more concerned about the mental and emotional health. That the middle-aged men, the creepy men out there, are, like, getting off to your girlfriend. Like, it just something to think about. Like, you got, like, people out there who are getting off to that.
Hi, my name's...
Okay, so this is from the movie Pootie Tang. I remember watching this as a kid. And this reminds me of this scene. And it just, I don't know, it just feels so fitting in a way. This whole video just sums up this scene for me.
Don't she's fine. Why did Pootie pass that up? 'Cause she's crazy. Look at her, licking milk out of a bowl.
I just think that's hilarious to me. I just think that's hilarious. I just think that's hilarious. Okay, we have another Love Don't Judge video. We identify as cat and dog, and we're in love. So this couple identify us as animals. Let's find out who's the cat and who's the dog. Cat dog. Cat dog. Cat dog.
K.
Hi, I'm G. My partner feels more like a dog, and I feel more like a cat. Meow.
Hi, my name's K.
Hi, I'm G. My partner feels more like a dog, and I feel more like a cat.
What? So he's the dog and you're the cat. Cat dog. Cat dog.
Meow.
Today, I'm gonna try drinking from a dog bowl.
You guys ever watch Cat Dog growing up on Nickelodeon? The Cat Dog show? It's like a cat and a dog. They're like could join.
For the first time.
Okay, come get your water. You look so cute. I feel like we've really been judged throughout our relationship on a lot of different.
I don't know if I should say it, but I just thought of it, and I'm pretty sure you all thought of it. Yeah, if you know what I'm thinking about in my head, comment below, cause I just, oh my God, I had the craziest thought.
Things, the way we live
It starts with the letter P and ends with the letter D.
our life.
We have like had death wishes against us.
You know, people think we live a wild life, but it's just normal to me.
My sister Mia,
What freaky activities y'all get into? Oh yeah, you definitely get the PD, if you know what I mean.
we have like had death wishes against us.
You know, people think we
Bro definitely gets PD'd. PD'd.
live a wild life, but it's just normal to me.
Hey man, if that's how you roll, that's how you roll. I'm not gonna judge you. Again, this is Love Don't Judge, so I'm not trying to judge nobody here. I'm just like, you know, it is what it is, you know. What floats your boat, floats your boat.
My sister Mia has sent us a letter to tell us how she feels about our relationship. When I learned of it, my eyes grew big and I fell silent, shocked and alarmed. I'm Kay, and this is my partner, G. People judge my relationship because I feel more like a dog and G feels more like a cat.
We met online.
Yeah, and that was in 2008 during our senior year of high school.
These ones or these ones?
I think one's... What do you think? Furry or leather floppy?
Well, I love the furry ones, you know.
Well, you made them both, so.
I made them both.
G sent me a friend request and I liked some pictures and was like, I like your hat. So I guess I said something first. I started socially transitioning when I was 21, like changing my name and asking people to call me by different pronouns. But physically, I started transitioning in 2018.
You thirsty, Kay? You ready for some more?
Oh, okay. So okay. Makes sense why you're so feminine. Again, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just curious. Just makes sense.
Water.
Today, I'm gonna try drinking from a dog bowl for the first time.
Okay, come get your
At the first times. Why gotta be the first time? Why it's never been the first time?
water.
That was really fun. I definitely felt very doggy. I saw my reflection in the bowl, like it was unexpected. Definitely made me feel more in touch with my dog identity. Definitely gonna be using the bowl again.
You look so cute.
The first year we were together, we bought a collar and leash. I guess that was kind of the first time that I started to feel sort of like a dog. I love taking photos of each other and together. It really just helps me like be grounded in my element.
I feel like I've always kind of been a cat. From a young age, I had a little cat who like basically grew up with me. Certain things about me are just very cat-like.
We had dogs growing up, and
Okay, so here's my question. If you identify as a cat and you identify as a dog, what would the breed you would want to be? Like, what? I want to know what kind of cat she thinks she is, and what kind of dog he thinks he is. Just something to think about. Like, what kind of dog or cat would they want to be?
also cats, and I definitely felt more of an affinity with the dogs. Once we got together, it came out of me more because certain qualities, like the way I feel devoted or like want to like be in service or like just want to be near each other in this sort of like companionship way.
Specifically, I identify as a black cat because a black cat.
Okay, makes sense. That's what I'm trying to get at here. That's what I was trying to figure out. So you identify as a black cat. That's all I was getting at. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. I could see a black cat. I could see that. I could see you identify as one. But what kind of dog would they be? I don't know their pronouns. Did they ever mention their pronouns? I don't know their pronouns. So I'm gonna call them they them. So what does they identify as far as the dog breed?
Cat is like very misunderstood in society.
I'll bark or sort of like growl or whimper, and G can sort of understand like what I'm meaning in those moments. I do wear a collar often. This collar in particular is an actual dog collar. Mine says K, my puppy love forever, and in the back.
No, I'm just thinking like, as if she's a cat, wouldn't she be like more nonchalant and not really care as much? Because I had a lot of cats. I raised a lot of cats, and I know cats are kind of like nonchalant, and they just go with the flow. Like they don't like care too much. Whereas dogs, they tend to want attention and love and affection. Whereas cats, you can as long as you feed them, get a little belly rubs and all that, they all right. So I'm just trying to figure out like if that's how it is in y'all's relationship. If y'all go off of that type of dynamic, I mean, I could tell you're more like the outstanding, like more outspoken, more like friendly type of person. So I could see that like being you, but as far as her, I don't know. Maybe she's more like the nonchalant type, like what I mean.
Back says, if lost, return to G.
And mine just says, G, forever by your side, my love.
My sister Mia has sent us a letter to tell us how she feels about our relationship. And I'm nervous to read it. When we first got together, she was pretty hesitant. Yeah, I wasn't like full on board support. I'm not really sure how she feels about the cat and dog personas. It's not something I talked to her about. K and G, at the beginning of your relationship, I remember you two being young and oh so in love. K, our mother said it was just a phase. And even though I saw you happy, I think I believed that maybe you're dating G and moving out of state to be with G as soon as you both graduated high school was just a symptom of your rebel ways. With you, I often process things in terms of trying to protect you, doing whatever I can to help you be safe and well. G, it took a while for us to meet, but when we finally did, it didn't take long for me to discover that Kay had found someone special. I don't know if you know this, but I was suspicious of your introversion.
Oh, that's very beautiful. So, K and G found each other. That's great. Happy for them. Happy that they found true love in this lifetime. I'm happy that they both found each other's forever love in each other. You know, that they're both each other's soulmates. You know, throughout this lifetime that they finally meet. I'm really glad. This is the kind of love that everyone should have. I mean, granted, it's not, you know, don't have to be cat dog love, but just pure love for each other. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that isn't that what we all want in life? It's just love, like pure genuine love from our partner. Again, it doesn't have to be cat dog love, just love, man. Like, you've really found a person that understands you. That's all. That's all that matters. That's all. That's all. You know. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they found each other and that they found something that they can have a common ground with. That they have something common interest. You know. Yeah. Again, that's all that matters. That's all it is. It's just love. Like, you finding your forever person, the person that you resonate on a soul level, on a heart level. Man, that's very powerful though. Like, I wish everyone could find love like that in this lifetime. I really do. Again, it doesn't have to be the cat dog love. It's just love, man. At the end of the day, it's just love.
At first. Over time, I've learned that is part of your beauty and part of your reflective, observant, and sensitive ways. Although I have an unwavering lens of love and support for y'all, I'd be lying if I didn't say that some of your changes have thrown me for a loop. We started making adult films 12 years ago. Sometimes being...
Why? Why y'all was doing that?
like in these personas is included in our adult content, but not always. When you started producing adult content, I had mixed feelings. Nevertheless, it has been interesting to see how that side of your life has evolved through your films, which I have not seen, but I'm proud of y'all for producing. When I learned of it, my eyes grew big and I fell silent, shocked and alarmed.
I feel like that's more shocking than the cat dog thing. Like, imagining your sibling making adult content is kind of like, you know, that's more shocking than the cat dog thing.
While it doesn't ever arise in my daily conversation, I'd likely feel a bit awkward if it did. I tend to click away if I see any risque imagery or footage on your socials, and that is pretty much my philosophy.
I feel like we've really been judged throughout our relationship.
I feel like when you do stuff like that, doesn't take away the intimacy, like the actual intimacy, doesn't like kill it, because at this point it just feels like work. Like this, it's not enjoyment. It's like it just sucks out all the fun. No pun intended. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it would be turning to more like work than actual like intimacy.
On a lot of different things, the way we live our life. You know, people think we live a wild life, but it's just normal to me.
People have judged us for just wanting to show something that people think should be private in the public. I feel like a lot of people have said things like, why do you want to put that out there? Aren't you ashamed to show yourself in this way?
We do have like...
Yeah, I'll be honest, if I saw you two out in public, I mean, I'd probably stare at y'all, not gonna lie. But then at the same time, I'll probably like be interested to know like more about y'all. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna stare, but I'm like, oh, okay, because I never seen that before. I never seen like people, you know, dressed like this in public. So it's like, oh, that's new, that's interesting. Then, you know, if I ever got a chance to like go up to y'all and talk to y'all, I would have a conversation with y'all and have lunch with y'all. I don't bite. Pause. Wait, is that a pause? I'm a friendly person. I don't judge people really. To be honest with you, I mean, I have my own life to live. I pay bills just like anyone else on this earth. I really do not care. As long as you're a genuine good person, I really don't care. As long as you're not a terrible person, a-hole or anything, who am I to judge other people? I don't have the right to technically, truly judge you. I don't conduct the judgment. Only God does. But again, if you're a genuine person, good person, pure-hearted person, I mean, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't mind like hanging out with you guys. Getting a bite to eat. You know. But yeah, like I said, I really don't judge.
People who will report our posts.
Even though this kind of video feels like I'm kind of judging, but it's just more sense like trying to understand people. I don't know, I have this thing of like wanting to understand people and understand the world around me. So I kind of psychoanalyze people. I just try to like understand people's mindsets and like try to figure out people. So yeah, so I that's it. I'm trying to like really kind of comprehend and understand people. So yeah, I kind of in a sense did a little bit of psychoanalyzing.
And who will be like constantly like hating on us, but most of our network is like very supportive of us.
We have like had death wishes against us. That doesn't necessarily feel as much about like the judgment, but there was a level of just like an intense hatred toward us. Like that was unwarranted.
Why is there hate? Like, why would you hate somebody living their own life? It seems like you guys are not hurting nobody. It seems like you guys are not doing it to nobody. You're just living your own life. Why hate?
Being judged by others has definitely motivated me to just be more.
I mean, the adult content's kind of crazy in a sense, but other than that, I mean, what's there to hate?
Of myself and put myself out there, and like for every hater we have like more than one person showing us support. When people say hateful things about something they don't understand, it is an expression of their own ignorance and fear.
We're gonna go to the local dog park today to run around.
When we've gone for walks, and that's like without the ears, without the mask, just the leash.
See, they're not ashamed to go out in public and do this. Whereas the last couple, I feel like they have some type of shame to go out in public. But them, they ain't got no shame. Now, they in general got that dog in them. They truly got that dog in them. Versus the last person, I don't think she got it in her heart.
We've definitely gotten people staring at us. I remember one time a family with a baby in a stroller like shielded their child's eyes from looking at us.
People will ask like, can I get on the leash too? People will honk their horns.
We usually just laugh. Regarding the cat-dog persona, that is probably the least processed thing for me. I don't think I really understand it. I don't know much about it and tend not to want to see anything that would suggest sexy time with y'all. As two creatives, I see your expression of yourselves and your love as part of the long unfolding of your relationship. It is unique, like you both are, and as long as you are happy and feeling whole in who you are, I am happy for you. Your resilience, forgiving natures, and commitment to caring for one another while honoring yourselves leads me to believe you both will stay together as long as you both desire, which I'm under the impression is for the long haul. With love, Mia.
Yay, good job.
Thanks. It definitely made me feel emotional. It's really touching to like receive these words. It's beautiful to reflect on like not just how like much we've grown, but like how much also she's grown.
I feel like really like touched, you know? She's so sweet and like it just felt good to be like seen and just like held.
I think our relationship works because we really complement each other. What I love most about G is how G is just creative and passionate. There's a certain level of like confidence and just like determination that I just really respect.
What I love about Kay is I can be myself with you. that you also just make other people feel comfortable to be themselves. I think that that's a superpower for sure. And you're a healer. You help to heal me. You help to heal the world. It's so needed. What I would say to people who judge our relationship is focus on your own self. If you're gonna focus on me, then that's fine. You can be a hater. Like, I welcome it, you know, but all I'm doing is spreading love. And I would just hope that you would do the same. Like, just try to spread love instead of being hateful. And just be yourself, because that's really it.
That was very inspirational. I hope everyone finds love in this lifetime. I hope everyone, can learn something from them. Again, it doesn't have to be cat and dog thing, but it's just genuine love for each other. That's what I hope everyone can find.